The purpose of this meeting is to provide families with the information and tools needed to help you navigate your way through high school towards post-high school options that God has planned for each student. You will also learn the process for selecting courses for next school year. Many of you are new to high school and have questions, like how many credits do I need to graduate? How can I be sure I'm prepared for college? When do I take the SAT or ACT? And when do I pick a college or other training program? All of these questions will be answered in this short video presentation. The first thing you need to know is that 4 years goes very fast. To help you stay focused, we have prepared a high school academic planning guide. The guide is attached to the email that contained the link to this video presentation. Within the planning guide is this handy 4-year tool to help you stay focused on what's important semester by semester, year by year. It's important in high school for students to do their best and to begin focusing on an end goal to prevent throwing money away. College costs have increased dramatically over the last decade. Making things worse, a whopping 64% of college graduates now take 6 years to get their bachelor's degree instead of the typical 4. There are more technical training programs and apprenticeships than there were 10 years ago. This, along with the fact that college costs have skyrocketed and the multi-million-dollar student loan crisis, make these options more valuable than ever before. Instead of college as a final destination, some students may want to look towards a technical degree instead. Many of the technical degrees and certification programs are shorter and lead to equivalent pay than those with bachelor's degrees. Vocational degrees can lead to well-paying jobs such as electrician, HVAC, technical engineering, nuclear technician, and all of these have room for growth, managerial potential, and even business ownership in each field. Not only do technical degrees take less time to obtain, they're typically a third of the cost of a 4-year degree, and there's only a 2% dropout rate compared to college's 40% dropout rate. It's important to start looking at post-secondary options because it may affect the high school courses a student takes, as well as choosing the right graduation plan. There are 3 diploma plans we offer at CCA. I will give you a brief overview of those plans. The first and shortest plan begins with the foundation plan. 22 credits are required under this plan, and those details can be found in the academic planning guide. A student with a foundation plan is considered to be college eligible. They can apply to community colleges, technical programs, and 4-year universities with this plan. The foundation plan, however, may not get a student accepted into a competitive 4-year university. The next plan is the plan that most students will graduate with. The recommended plan is the default graduation plan for all CCA students. It consists of 26 credits, 4 more credits than the foundation plan. Again, the details and requirements for this plan can be found in the academic planning guide. The next and final graduation plan is the distinguished plan. Students wishing to be considered for highest ranking graduate must graduate with this diploma plan. Additionally, this plan must be earned to be admitted to a Texas public university under the top 10% automatic admissions law. More information about that law can be found in our planning guide. To earn a distinguished plan, students must take honors classes and maintain a 3.0 unweighted GPA and meet the requirements for 1 or more performance acknowledgements. A performance acknowledgement is earned when a student achieves outstanding performance in one of 3 academic areas. A student may be recognized for outstanding performance in honors and dual credit classes, achieving high scores on the PSAT, SAT, or ACT, or achieving high performance in foreign language classes. More specific requirements are included in the guidebook. The guidebook also includes this handy side-by-side comparison of the 3 graduation plans CCA offers. While I have given you a very brief overview of those plans in this presentation, it's important to dig into the guide and learn the details of each plan. This will help you make informed decisions that will ensure you are prepared for the post-high school plans that God has for you.
During their high school career, students will take multiple standardized tests. The PSAT exam is administered to 9th, 10th, and 11th grade students on CCA's campus. The 11th grade exam is the National Merit Scholarship Qualifier. The SAT and ACT exams are not administered by CCA. Those testing dates and sites can be found online. The TSI, Texas Success Initiative exam, is required for students wishing to take dual credit courses. Your high school transcript tells a story about you and your high school experience. Colleges use this information in the admissions process, and some businesses use it in their hiring process. Here's a list of the things that are on your high school transcript. CCA is a non-ranking school. Your class rank will not appear on your high school transcript. This is customary among small schools and has been shown to not be detrimental to those seeking admissions, even to the most prestigious universities. Dual credit courses are classes that you take in high school that also count for college credit. They're a great way to strengthen your high school transcript. At CCA, there are 3 ways to obtain dual credit: through Colorado Christian and John Brown University. We offer classes on our campus, taught by our teachers, on our schedule, through a Christian worldview. You can also take courses through Collin College that are taught at their campus by their teachers on their schedule. In order to qualify to take a dual credit course, students must be a junior or a senior. They must have at least a B average, and they must meet a minimum score on the ACT or SAT, or they must pass the TSI. An important part of CCA's calling is to encourage students to participate in mission efforts and community service, to utilize their gift in helping people and glorifying God. First and foremost, this gives students opportunity to be the church, but it is also another component colleges will look at in considering candidates for admission. Upon completion of all the requirements, students are awarded 1 credit in applied ministry. So let's talk about the course request process. On Wednesday, April the 29th, you will receive an email from Mrs. Jump, our registrar, announcing that course selections are open in Skyward. Make sure that you read her email very carefully. She will have a lot more detail about the course selection process than what I'm going to include in this presentation. Using the academic planning guide, which is attached to the email that this presentation came with, you can begin to choose your courses. After you read the academic planning guide, if you still have questions, you are more than welcome to email Mrs. Jump. After the course selection process is finalized, you'll get another email from Mrs. Jump telling you that you can review your list of courses in Skyward in the Student Access section. This will also give you an opportunity to make any changes during a 2-week window to this unofficial release. All of these requested changes will be made within Skyward. It's going to be really important for you to pay close attention to those emails that come from Mrs. Jump. No changes will be allowed after that 2-week window. Later in the summer, 2 weeks prior to school, the official schedules will be released, which will tell you meeting times, room numbers, and teacher. And finally, it is not too early to begin to do some planning in terms of those next steps, whether it be college or career or trade school. So in the planning guide, we have included some resources that might be valuable to you. So take some time to look through those links that are included in that and begin to give some consideration to those next steps. If you have questions regarding any of the material in this presentation, please don't hesitate to email Ms. Hanson or myself. If it's a question specific to scheduling, you can certainly send that to Mrs. Jump, our registrar. Thank you and have a blessed day.